Megillat Esther. Purim is coming, Bechor. Hanukkah is already finishing.
Yeah.
You already prepare for your sufganiyot at Oznei Aman? Gemara says in Masechet Megillah, I believe, Daf Gimel Amud Bet, that you're supposed to not study Torah in order to read Megillat Esther. Says Or LeZion, I'm sorry. When a person is reading Megillah, he's not studying Torah?
No.
Huh? Masechet Megillah.
No.
Here. מכאן סמכו של בית רבי, שמבטלים תלמוד תורה, ובאים לשמוע מקרא מגילה. Gemara said, Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi, said that you're supposed to stop Talmud Torah, учение Торы, чтобы пойти Megillah услышать. He says, listen, what, Megillah is not Divrei Torah?
No.
This answering your question. Why it says you're supposed to make bitul Torah, you're supposed to not study Torah when you listen to Megillah. Megillah is also a Divrei Torah. You're reading the story of Ahashverosh. It's part of the Tanakh. ויהי בימי אחשוורוש, ואחשוורוש המלך מאוד ובעד כוש, 27 מדינה בימים ההם. This is all Pesukim. So why you say waste time? Says the Or LeZion, there is 2 types of bitul Torah, 2 types, 2 categories. One is that a person does not study Torah. So there is another category. Nazavaitza bitul Torah in quality. I come to study, Rabbi, but always I study the easy stuff. I don't want to break my head. I want to, the stuff that, ooh, wow, wow, wow. Habibi, when you're going to move with your ooh, wow, where are you going to move? You're going to stay Am Haaretz, not no laws of Shabbat, not laws of Kashrut, ничего не будешь знать. Еще 20 лет таким останешься. All day, ooh, wow. Why? That's like it says the Or LeZion. When you go and listen to Megillah, do you think? Is your head is analyzing, trying to question, answer? Yes, no. Information. Ahashverosh, Esther, Paro, Aman, all these things. That's it.
Moshe, Paro, Moshe.
So it says if your head is not thinking, and you could have think, a person is driving his car. Can he at that moment think about Tosfot, Rashi, break his head, this, that? Read Gemara? He cannot. One guy right now, it was Baba Batra, закончили Baba Samri, Большой Gemara. It's very long, 176 pages. Kuf Ayin Vav. Amudim. It's long. Dapim. I asked him, listen, when did you do it? He said, Rabbi, when I drive the car to work, 1 hour there, 1 hour on the way back. I said, listen, Habibi, you think I did siyum. I said, Kakoi siyum. You really understand Baba Batra is? But you gotta break your head, every line, every machlok. That's not an easy Gemara. It's not a stories Gemara. It's a Gemara you gotta use your head. Gemara says if you want to be smart, there's 3 parts in the Shas that makes your head developed. What is that? Ya'asok b'mili the nezikim. It's gonna make you sharp your head. Whenever you're gonna learn the monetary laws of the Gemara. Baba Batra, Baba Kama, Baba Metzia.
Yes.
I don't know if they made it.
Yes,
there is.
Yes.
Yeah. But you gotta break your head there.
No problem.
You already took one. Did you finish it?
No, I don't think.
Brachot you took. The other time I gave you.
No.
Верну ли его?
Проверьте у себя.
Дайте, вычитайте.
Какой?
So what's important? Why is it important, Jesse? Jesse asked Rabbi, if I read Tehillim throughout the day, do I fulfill the mitzvah of Talmud Torah or no? What's the answer? If you could have learned, Kol hakavod. Rabbi, I can't learn. I'm so busy at work. I'm not concentrated. Between the lines, I read few lines of Tehillim. So, Kol hakavod. That's what you could do. But if a person could have studied, would mamash study as supposed to study, he has to come and study. That's why Bechor, I tell all the time people, do not watch the videos only. Mine, others, come to classes yourself. Когда на классе сидишь, работай, your head is working. Watching all the time is not enough. It's two different levels. That's why Rabotai, make it to the classes, develop your brains, and fulfill the mitzvah of Talmud Torah on the highest level. Now, we're going to go to the Parashat. We already learned the halachot, we broke our head, now we're going to the Parashat. So last time we left off over here. Pasuk Yudalet Bechor. Bechor, Binyamin and Yosef meeting. Srichaitza. Binyamin and Yosef. What's the first thing you do when you don't see your brother for 22 years, Bechor?
hug and kiss.
What will be the first thing you do?
Kissing,
Kissing?
Crying.
crying.
Yosef see Binyamin after 22 years. And he's crying, the Torah says, on his necks. How many necks Binyamin has?
One.
One he.
Torah didn't say one he, Bechor. Torah says Yosef cried on the next. Next. I don't know if there's plural in English, yeah?
I've seen bratья шеи.
Binyamin, on the necks of Binyamin.
Because two Bet HaMikdash will be in Benjamin's Jerusalem.
So it says there is Olam Haba, there is Olam Hazeh. What's the connection point between Olam Hazeh and Olam Haba? Bet HaMikdash. It says there is the physical body, which is Olam Hazeh, and there is the intellect of your body, which is the head, which is Olam Haba. What's the connection point between the Olam Haba and Olam Hazeh?
Neck.
The neck. In the allegory, in the Nimshal, what was the neck? Bet HaMikdash. Where is in our body the body part that is comparable to Bet HaMikdash? The neck. The Torah says, Vayipol al tzavare Binyamin. Nitzavar Binyamin. Tzavare Binyamin. What is tzavare in Hebrew?
Necks.
Necks. Two necks.
Well, you have one too.
Huh? You don't have two necks, Bechor.
Plural, it's at least two.
So says Rashi, Al shte Bet HaMikdash. Yosef is crying when he sees Binyamin on his necks. Naivoshei. Because of two Bet HaMikdash that will be destroyed. What a person should cry, Rabotai, for materialism that comes and goes, or for spiritualism that a person, chas v'shalom, loses. Imagine in the morning, Bechor, you should have met a guy and close a deal that you would make $1 million on it. Be'emet. Eti How bad are you going to feel? I can't believe I made such a meeting. Imagine a person did not wake up in the morning for Shacharit on time. He prayed Yahid. Does he have the same feeling? How did I miss the minyan? How did I miss it? Does he have that feeling in the heart or no? Big damage. His neshama.
It's a big loss.
Big loss. What's going to be with the person that lost the meeting with that millionaire and he lost? Получил, he lost. Same thing is neshama.
$1 миллион не проспит.
Huh?
До последней вагона будешь бегать опять.
No? You had such an opportunity.
No Kaddish.
If you would make that $1 million, how much money you would make and how comfortably you would live. Comfortably you would live for 70 years in Olam Hazeh. How comfortable you would live in Olam Haba Bechor forever and ever. If you miss Shacharit, miss Mincha, miss Arvit, miss Shiur Torah, you know what a spiritual damage is for your neshama? That's what Yosef is crying. Yosef meeting his brother 22 years. And what is he crying over? On your necks, which is Bet HaMikdash, two of them going to get destroyed. Жалко это духовность, что мы потеряли. That spirituality that we lost. That's what a person have to cry about over. Ruach HaKodesh. Yosef was a holy man. Was not a regular guy. No, the territory of Binyamin, it's going to be Bet HaMikdash, Kodesh HaKodashim. And 2 times it's going to get destroyed in the future. Pierre Bet HaMikdash, Torah Bet HaMikdash got destroyed in that area. So Yosef saw this, that in his territory is going to get lost. He said, so chaval on Bet HaMikdash, to Bet HaMikdash. I lost a spiritual thing. That's Rabotai we should feel. When a person, if right now your son came to a Shiur Torah, you should feel you won $1 million. If Chas Shalom, the son did not make it to Shiur Torah, you should feel, I just lost $1 million. Внутри кипит это. Горит это. It should be bothering you. It's not like, oh, what can I do? It should really be your interest that your kids, your wife, growing in Torah and mitzvot. Binyamin bachal tzavarav al mishkan Shilo. And Binyamin is crying also on the necks of Yosef. What's there to cry for? Says Rashi.
No,
Al. Here it doesn't say tzav. בחייתו של הייתה על משכן שילה שעתידה להיות בחלקו של יוסף. בסופו להיחרב. It says they're going to build משכן שילה. When they entered Eretz Israel, they didn't have בית המקדש. After how many years they built בית המקדש? 380 years. 380 years. когда зашли. Meanwhile, they need to bring korbanot. Rosh Hashanah, Kippur, Sukkot, Pesach, they gotta come. Where are you gonna go? They had a Mishkan in a place called Shiloh. In which territory it was? Territory of Yosef.
Ah, yeah.
So when Binyamin sees Yosef, he also is crying. For what is he crying?
Mishkan.
For this Mishkan Shiloh, this is going to be destroyed later on in history.
He knew that that's Yosef, or did they have?
Yeah, they already say, he already revealed himself that he is
This
Yosef.
is after?
Yeah. Huh? It happened, yeah.
Still like this?
Yeah, it happened, yeah. Yaakov, I think we need you. Huh? You good? You good? אוקיי, ואחרי כן, מאחר שראו בוכה והבינו שהוא אוהבם בליבו שלם עמהם, דיברו אחיו איתו, שמתחילה היו בושים ממנו. It says now, after the Yosef and Binyamin cried for each other, when you cry, bechod, you cannot fake it. When you cry, you cannot fake it. Tears coming from the true heart of the person. The real tears. I'm not talking about when a person opens an onion and he's trying to make himself tear. Talking about the real tears. It's the point in your heart of the truth. So it says whenever Yosef was crying, whenever he saw Binyamin, the brothers saw it. He said, Yosef doesn't make pakazucha show that as he likes us. He says, look, he has tears in the eyes. So now they already did not feel bad talking to Yosef. At the beginning, they were embarrassed that Yosef, we did so bad to you, and you telling us that we did good to you. Maybe you're just saying it. Maybe you're trying to set us up to a certain trap. And whenever Yosef started crying, the brother said he really means it. That he did not, he's not feeling any grudge against us. He missed us. And they start talking. Rashi says, שבתחילה דיברו אחיו איתו, and the brothers allowed themselves to start speaking to him. Why now? He says, because בתחילה, at the beginning, היו בושים ממנו. They were embarrassed. They didn't have a face to look at him at the beginning. After he started crying, they said that this is real. Yosef really wants us back to become brothers again as we were before. Because the tears of a person coming from a clean heart and is from a point in the heart that is a very clean point. Yeh ratzon rabotai, that we always have brotherhood. We should always see good days be'ezrat Hashem, and we all see the days of Mashiach tzidkenu b'mehera b'yameinu. Amen ve'amen. Rabbi Hanania ben Akash omer, tza'ak kadosh baruch hu. לזכות את ישראל, לפיכך חיבה להם תורה מצות שנאמר, אדוני חפץ למען צדקו, יגדיל תורה ויגדיל על ישראל.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה. ממד ברכה רותי ומנוחותי ועצמך פורקני וקרב נשוחה. וחי יכון וביום יכון ובחי ידחו בית ישראל. וחי גדל ובזמן קריבים בו.